friends, welcome back to another day of the Every Bit Counts challenge. And today is going to be another simple recipe for a few reasons. I need something simple today. It's another busy day, and most of you saw my post yesterday. We lost my amazing grandmother yesterday. She was 95, but it doesn't matter. I still was not ready, as silly as that sounds. I don't think any of us were. And I think it says something pretty amazing about a person that 95 years is still not enough time for people to lose you. So thank you to all of you who reached out about my post. It really helps, and we're doing okay. My faith is really helping me get through, and I know my grandfather was there to greet her when she came home. All that being said, I just mentioned her because Grammy loved that Dave and I were doing homesteading. She loved it. Her and my grandfather did a little bit. Grampy always had a big garden. Nanny canned. It's, you know, her and my other grandmother both canned, and it's where I watched and learned. And she just thought it was amazing, and she loved it. And she loved hearing about my chickens and everything I was making. And yeah, so Grammy, this one's for you. So today we are going to take all that leftover basil that I did not dehydrate, but here is yesterday's dehydration. It's funny how little it looks when you dehydrate it. And I am going to put something in the dehydrator again today, probably some more mince. But we're going to use up this basil, and I'm going to make pesto. Now, I only made pesto for the very first time last year. Never had it before, and I end up loving it. It was great on pizza, pasta, and I had an amazing recipe that I tried during the pantry challenge that Jessica from Three Rivers also hosts in January from Pioneer Woman. It was a chicken recipe with pesto. It was amazing. I'm changing it up a bit this year because last year I used cashews, but this year I'm going to be using roasted already, so it saves me some time, roasted pistachios. I just think that it'll be just as delicious. One of the reasons I did this is because I don't have pine nuts, which is what pesto is usually made with, but they're expensive. I mean, really expensive. Not that pistachios and cashews aren't, but pistachios and cashews tend to be something we have on hand a lot. Dave and I love them. We eat them as a snack. Even Aiden likes cashews. And they are a little bit cheaper than pine nuts, and I loved it. So it's really simple. It's not going to take very long. I also freeze them into these little containers. I got these off of Amazon. These are great for freezing herbs. Honestly, I freeze a lot of things. My garlic, purees, a lot of those. And they have the lids, which makes them nice, so they're easy to stack. And then once they're frozen solid, I'll pop them out and vacuum seal them in bags. Probably about maybe 4 to a bag. So I can just, you can reuse vacuum seal bags, but 4 is probably usually what I would use in a recipe. And they last a very long time. Truthfully, I still have a couple cubes of the cashew one from last year still in my freezer in vacuum seal bags, and they look great. So let's get started. So in my food processor, I have 2 cups of the basil. I'm also using garlic last year that was frozen. I have a couple cubes still frozen from last year I'm trying to get through. So this is around 6 cubes, or cloves maybe, 6 large cloves that are been just pureed up. I have about a half a cup, maybe a little bit more than half a cup of roasted pistachios, about a 1/4 teaspoon of my Himalayan sea salt. Roughly it's 2 cups of basil, a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Actually, I used a 1/3 cup because I really want mine smooth. And about a half a cup of grated Parmesan because we love Parmesan. And that's already in here. Oh, and did I say lemon juice? I feel like I didn't. Did I say lemon juice? I hope I did. About 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil because it's still not as smooth as I would like. So this is to taste. If you like it chunkier, don't add as much oil. It's just simple. That smells amazing. So we're going to try a little bit, see if it needs anything. I think that's pretty good, actually. It's still a little too chunky, so I'm just going to blitz it up a little bit more.
My wish is that you don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I'm running, and you should too, and hit that subscribe button. I know what you've been asking yourself. How can I make a difference? I'm just one person.
I can make a difference, but I'm just one person.
Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that it's free, quick, and easy. Share this video on your social media and make that difference today.
So if anyone was wondering, that made roughly about 4 cups of pesto, 3 to 4 cups of pesto. The pistachio in there gives it a really nice flavor, and it helps keep it really nice and green.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before.
There we go. Pesto for the freezer. See you tomorrow.